One of the most common questions I have gotten as a sexual educator over the last 20 years that I've been talking about sex, that's true, is, am I normal? Is this sexual desire or interest that I have normal? Or sometimes the question is phrased as, is this a fetish or is this normal? And I am here to set the record straight. If you desire something, it is normal. Or another way of saying that is, there's no such thing as normal. We've all been taught that our sexuality should look this type of way. These types of things should turn us on. But if the internet has taught us anything, it's that actually pretty much anything can turn someone on. And if it turns you on, then yeah, it's normal because you're normal. You're as normal as anyone else. Let me describe the actual definitions though, because I think that's going to be helpful in continuing this conversation. Number one, fetish. The word fetish typically or historically refers to something that was actually needed in order for someone to get off. Great example is like, I can't get off unless I am holding one of your shoes in my hand, or I can't get off unless I have this very specific hairbrush stuck into my butt, or I can't get off unless I am wearing a specific piece of clothing, something along those lines, have your underwear in my mouth. They're very, very specific, and the person who was dealing with that fetish could not actually achieve orgasm or pleasure or full stimulation and satisfaction without that thing. But the definition of fetish has shifted with popular use. Like now it's not uncommon to see like a woman's clothing store being like, support your shoe fetish in here. It's like, whatever, it's a great word, so it's fine that it's all been taken over by vanillas and normies. The moral of the story is that if what you're into is occurring in such a way that it makes you uncomfortable, you're suffering, you are financially, mentally, emotionally, socially hurting as a result of this interest, then that is something that you should take a look at, perhaps with the help of a professional. And the reason for that is that ideally, sexuality and your individual expression of turn on should not cause you or anyone else any harm. And in the world that I want to live in as a sex and relationship coach and educator is one in which sex is fun and pleasurable and joyful. And there are plenty of people out there who have specific interests or turn-ons that don't cause them any stress or don't cause them to experience judgment for themselves or don't feel like they should or shouldn't be enjoying that thing. And for you, bravo, I appreciate you. Thanks for being here and subscribing to this channel. If what you're interested in is causing you to feel concerned about yourself, or if you are at risk of hurting others because your interest is maybe not consensual or is around folks that can't give consent, or maybe your interest is in like violating someone's consent, then I applaud you also for watching this video and going to get the help that you need, because no one wants to live in fear that they could cause harm to others, especially when that harm is sexual in nature. The long and short of it is, if you are interested in something, remember Internet Rule 34. Porn of it already exists. Therefore, you are never alone. And honestly, to me, the word normal is misleading anyways. Like, who cares if you're quote unquote normal? No one is normal. Normal is a concept. Normal is a thing that we made up to keep people down and to stop them from fully expressing themselves. So if you are interested in it, know that you're not alone. Explore it to the degree that it doesn't cause yourself or anyone any harm. And if you're concerned that it does, seek professional support. Now go out there and enjoy your sex life. My God, it's supposed to be fun. I'm Caitlin V. Thank you for tuning in. I'll see you here later this week.